Hello again. Today we're going to be working on calculating the area of regular polygons. So here's just going to be a short little video, something that you can use as a model before you try today's assignments. So just as a reminder, area of a polygon, our formula that we are looking at, area equals 1/2 SAN. S, again, is your side length, A is your apothem, and N represents your number of sides. So given to us in this problem, we know we're looking at a pentagon, right? So at least if we're filling in the formula here, we'll leave a spot for the S, a spot for the A. I don't know those, but I do know that I'm looking at a pentagon, so we have 5 as our number of sides. The 4 here is again called your radius. It goes out from the center of the circle out to one of those corners. So we do need to figure out the length of the apothem. We have to figure out our side length. So we talked about doing this a couple of different ways last class. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on that altitude, right? And then I have to figure out either my central angle, this angle up here, or I have to figure out this angle down here. Again, doesn't make a difference which one that you choose to find, but we need to find both of them. So I prefer to look at it from a central angle perspective. So in that case, if I'm drawing in my triangles here, I know that I have 5 triangles. I know a full circle of those central angles is going to be 360 degrees. I'm going to divide it by 5 because that's my number of triangles. And then again, dividing that by 2. All right, so 360 degrees. If I divide that by 5, that would give me my entire angle of 72 degrees, right? But that's not what I wanted. I wanted not this entire angle. I only want half of that. So half of 72 is going to give us 36. So I know for my triangle that I'm looking at a 36-degree angle measure up here. So I'm going to use that information to not only solve for the length of my apothem, but I'm just going to put an X here because I also have to solve for that side length. So, or that piece of that side length, I should say. So let's go ahead and start working on the problem. So in order to find the apothem first, we know our hypotenuse and we want to find our adjacent side. So I'm going to go ahead and do a cosine ratio there. So cosine of 36 is going to be equal to my apothem over 4. If I solve for A here, I'm going to get 4 times the cosine of 36. So 4 times the cosine of 36, it's looking about 3.24. I'm going to leave that value up in my calculator, so I'm going to find the exact answer for the area later. But I'll put 3.24 up here now for the length of my apothem. To figure out my side length, I then have to solve for x. So I'll reference my hypotenuse again. So this time I'm going to be looking at a sine ratio. So sine of 36 is equal to x over 4. When I solve for x here, so sine of 36 times 4, 4 times the sine of 36, I'm going to be getting about 2.35. So it's about 2.35, but keep in mind that's not my S. S represents the entire side length, so I have to take that answer and I have to multiply it by 2. So 4.7 is actually my S. All right, so let's find the actual area of the triangle right now. So I'm going to use each of my values from up above. So I have to do 0.5, 1/2, multiply that by my prior answer here that represented my side length, multiply that by my answer, let's see, almost there, that one. That represented the length of my apothem. And then I have to finally multiply that by 5 because that's my number of sides. Hit enter and I get that my area is approximately 38.04. So area is approximately 38.04. I didn't get a unit in here. I don't know if these are